Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac, and we continue our journey, our board game adventure on Bloomfield, Canada. A great map by Rubber Burner. It's a wonderful map. If you haven't played it yet or downloaded it, go check it out. Make sure you give it a great rating because it is a wonderful North American map for Farming Simulator 22. Today it is day 7 on the farm. Everything's been going great on the farm. If you've been following along or playing along, that's awesome. Thank you so very much. If you haven't, and if this is the first time you've clicked on one of the thumbnails, thank you so very much for clicking on the thumbnail. I will try my best not to disappoint you. This is a board game adventure. I created a companion board game, a digital board game to go with Farming Simulator 22 to kind of create more of a random event generator than anything else. Because sometimes in Farm Sim, it's just you do the same thing, you rinse and repeat, you expand your farm, rinse and repeat. And this board game kind of changes things up a little bit, and kind of it makes it a what I think is a little bit more varied experience. Because you never know what's going to happen. And today is a prime example because everything's done on the farm. I actually have no work to do. There's a few contracts left, some baling contracts, which we may do today. It just really depends on what happens when we roll the dice for the day. Because each day we roll the dice, we move our token, and we draw a card. And that card could change what happens for us. So let's jump to our board game. Oop, just like that. And there you have it. Here we are. We've made it this far, not even super far through. We've actually had some pretty low rolls. So, I mean, we're not even a fifth of the way through it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, or sixth of the way. I mean, we're not anywhere close. So let's get this day started. Let's do it. We're well rested. So let's go over here. Let's roll our dice. We rolled a 3. A 3 is good. So 1, 2, 3. That is a purple card. Purple cards are conditional cards. So if this, then that kind of cards. So let's just shuffle it up just to make sure it is shuffled, and let's go ahead and draw our card. Wow. So this is one of the more interesting ones. Grain prices are up, so plus $10 per liter for any grain stored at time of drawing this card. Grains include wheat, barley, oats, corn, and sorghum. So we get a bonus for storing grain. It doesn't force us to sell it. And this is one of these, I'm play testing this as I go through. And I think this would better change this card. It would be better to force us to sell it. It gives us a great price, different than what the map is paying. But it would force us to sell it. So grain prices are up. So because, I mean, in real life, grain prices go up and down, but unless you sell your crop, it doesn't really matter. But we're going to play the card as it's designed. I'll make edits later for version 2 of the game. But yeah, so we get $10 per liter for any wheat, barley, oats, corn, or sorghum that are in our silo. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and switch back to our game. Let's see what we have stored in the silo. I don't have tons in storage, to be honest with you. I really don't. I got some canola, but that doesn't count. The wheat is the only thing that counts. Yes. So we have 26,646 liters of wheat. Remember, we get $10 per liter. If you have a lot stored up, I think I may have done the math wrong on this one. So $10 per liter of extra that we have stored times $10. That's $266,000. That's our contract bonus for the wheat. That's That's pretty crazy. Again, I think I need to change that card. I think that card needs to be changed. You know, we're playtesting this, and I think that's just a little too much. Maybe $10 per 100 liters. An extra $10 per every 100 liters. An extra $10 for every 1,000 liters. It's just... that's just not enough. It just doesn't make it fun. So let's do $10 per 100 liters. Let's do that. So that card is going to be changed, and we're going to make ourselves, you know, maybe forced to sell. Let's do that too today. This card will be edited to be. Let's see, I make live changes. This is how these things work. So we're doing plus $10 per 100 liters, or actually plus $100 per 1,000 liters of any item that we have in storage. And we don't have to sell it because we're going to sell it. I mean, I guess we should have to sell it. And then let's do force to sell. So we're going to take map price plus the market plus the bonus is what we're going to. So we have to sell our wheat. We're forced to sell our wheat or whatever we want to sell. So let's do that. Let's do that today. That's what's going to happen. We're going to sell our wheat. We're going to take it to market. And that'll be good because I don't have any way to haul. I do have a little trailer. Guess we can do that. Let's do that. Let's sell some wheat. We're gonna have to take some wheat out of the bin here. That'll give us a little bit something different to do. Let's make sure we have our clock set at 5x. We're playing 2 days seasons at 5x. So again, play testing version 2. I'll have to edit that card. It's just a little. One, it's too much money, and two, it doesn't force you to take an action. And I think it's better if the game forces you to take an action. Man, we've babbled on and on for quite some time. Let's just get the John Deere. Let's get the John Deere. Jump in her. Now I've got chickens, and in fact, we started with 120 chickens. Right here, and they've already given birth to some baby chicks. They're not even a month old. They're just little babies, little baby chickens. So yeah, we got some eggs there. Be selling those eventually. Man, we got a grain price bonus that we're gonna have to do. So let's look at the current price of wheat. Best price is $3.80 at the grain mill. So we'll actually get paid $4.80, $3.80 from the grain mill, and then $100 bonus per 1,000 liters. $100 bonus per 1,000 liters is what we'll do. Come out of there. Scratch the paint off of it. I need to upgrade my farmyard. It's slowly running out of space here today. This is actually the first time. It's the very first time I've used these bins and these augers. I mean, I've used them in like other versions of the game. So there's no wheat in this one. So my wheat must be over here. It's magically move. Wish they put like a little walking animation, like where you could walk next to this thing as you moved it. You know, maybe because that's what that is right here. That's what this is. This is a hand control. Probably to move it and reposition it and do all that stuff. But unfortunately, we don't get those animations. Why aren't you turning? There you go. This thing's kind of ornery. So There's our wheat. We got our wheat going in there, and let's fill this trailer up. Let's take a load of wheat. We're not going to take all of our wheat because remember we have chickens, but we only have 240 chickens, so a few thousand liters should mean, yeah, we should be all right. If we leave a few thousand liters of wheat, we can always buy chicken food. So start filling our bin. Find out what happens. I forgot. You got to start. You have to start to unload when the trailer's under. There we go. Just like that. We are loading our trailer. I can't remember how much this one holds. I know it's a little shy of 20K, so that'll be perfect. Oh, I forgot we have maximum weight turned on. So the maximum this can hold is 16,136 liters. So that's the max on that. Turn that off. But I was going here. Game, do what I say. No, not what I do. All right. That's a jump. Go for a ride to the grain mill. I mean, and then I got to figure out what to do with the rest of my day. I'm probably going to do these baling contracts. I don't want to, but I want to fill my time. So I have to do that. Yeah, 16,136 liters. This will give us a chance to kind of explore the map, take a nice little look around. This might be all we do. This might be all I do in this video. Because where is the grain mill? It's way over there. It's way over there. Way, way far away. Yeah, let's just take a nice leisurely drive in this video. We're just selling some grain, making a little extra money. We rolled the dice for the day. I think what I'll do off camera is a couple baling contracts, just so you know what's going on. I could show you them, but I mean, everybody, you know what's going on. It's gonna be kind of, I think these episodes, the next few with winter, I'm not sure how this is gonna play out. Now, there's all kinds of different cards, right? There's a card that forces me to sell the farm. There's a card that forces me to change maps. There's a card that destroys my tractors. There's a car. I mean, there's a car that causes like storms, and then so there's bad stuff that can happen. I do have an insurance card which protects me from any bad stuff from my animals. But I guess this some of the stuff will have to be edited, and I'll update the game cards. Because, yeah, that's just a little $10 per liter. That means we would get 266, or we would get $161,000 for selling this load of grain. That's just too unrealistic. So I think the $100 bonus per 1,000 liters and force you to sell. I mean, or you don't have to sell, but then you don't get any, can't use the bonus. Maybe that's what we do instead. Let me know what you think in the comments. How should I word that card? How should we fix that version of the card? Such a beautiful day here in Bloomfield. If you haven't played this map, you should. You should do it right now. It's a standard sized map, but it plays much bigger than it is, just because there's a lot of space. He's kind of crammed the little town areas and the sell points and the farms into small spaces that don't take up tons of room. Like, you could buy that house and you could build a farm right there if you wanted to. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. There's a couple main roads. These people hate me. I guess I can pull off and let them go through. Let's be good neighbors. Let's be good neighborly neighbors and let them go through. Go ahead. Sorry. Yep. Just trying to feed you is all. That's it. We're just taking grain to the grain mill so you can have, your cakes and all your processed foods. Your little Debbie's. Oh, that's what I want. Someone, let's make a little Debbie factory. That'd be a fun one to make. Little Debbie factory. Quonset hut there. I haven't drove around too much, just in my little area. I haven't really been down here much. Last episode I picked down a cultivator, but that's about it. Kind of looks like a post office. I mean, it's got the 2 post boxes. Little sell point there. Something going on. A lot of fields. Again, like I said, the map plays bigger. It feels bigger than it is. Yeah, you can get it. I think you can get it for all platforms, right? Pretty sure. Uses a lot of assets from Elm Creek. It's great because it's a small download size. That's what I'm amazed with this time around with Farming Simulator is how small the downloads are. If the item you're downloading is really optimized, it's nice. Pretty good deal. I'm curious about the price for grain. Let's look and see. It's not the best time to sell it, but with our bonus, because it just said the high price was 407 and we're gonna get 480, so it actually is worth it to sell our wheat crop. It's not gonna be tons of money, but it's something. We're gonna get a $1,600 bonus, and then we're going to get the base price for the crop. Now I thought this was the grain mill here. Get turned in here and take a look around. I think this is the grain mill. Now there's a sell point. Yes, there it is. Pull on to here. And got tip outside the back. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to take a thumbnail. This is just a live recording. I'm just recording as we get HUD visibility. Yeah, let's do this. This is a thumbnail shot right here. This is a thumbnail shot. So let's go ahead and tip that. We need more action. We need a better action photo. Just like that. We can turn our HUD back on. Watch our money climb, which I gotta figure out what to do. I think we're gonna expand the yard. It depends. It depends really on what we rolled. So we got 6138 plus 248 environmental score. We get $1,613 in bonus money. So let's just do add money. Let's do 1614 because it was 16138. So we got an extra bonus, $1,614 because of the card. So let's do that. So that was a nice little $7,000 that we got from the forced sale of our grain crop. But again, like I said, it was actually beneficial, and I think that's the best way to word it. Again, let me know in the comments what you think about that card, how we should change it. I think instead of saying $10, and I'll show it to you one more time, instead of saying $10 per liter for any grain, it should say plus $100 per 1,000 liters. Bonus for any grain sold, and then must sell it. Like you have to sell it right then. So I'd have to reword that card. This one's just, yeah, I must have been sleepy when I made that one. And that's it for today. Just like that, 20 minutes we've been talking. It's 9:30. I got a whole day worth of stuff to do. And again, what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to do some bailing contracts. Each episode is a day or a roll of the dice. Oh, here I am talking. You can't see anything. Each episode is going to be a roll of the dice, and sometimes 2. And again, like I said, it'll be curious. I'll be curious to find out what happens in winter. Kind of what happens. I want to expand the farmyard, but at the same time, I don't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll still see. All right. Enough of my rambling. Thank you all so very much for watching. I truly, truly do appreciate it. If you had fun today, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. You can subscribe if you want. Comments. I love comments. And until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.